Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and I'm back again with another really interesting coding interview question video. This time guys, we are going to solve question number 345, reverse vowels of a string. But before I start with the problem statement guys, just want to request you that if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for future notifications of more such programming and coding related videos. Let's get started now. So basically guys, first of all, starting with the problem statement, we are just given a string and we have to reverse the vowels of this string while keeping the other alphabets at their own positions. Okay. So let's see this example. So the first example is an input string called as hello, in which you can see that there are only two vowels, E and O. So we are just swapping the positions of these two vowels and we get this output, right? The second example is a bit more explicit. You can see that we have got a string called as Leetcode. So obviously the first vowel gets replaced with the last vowel. So both of them are E and E. So that's not making any difference. But the second E gets replaced with the O that's coming after C. And that's how we get this output. Okay. So basically it's pretty clear that we just reverse the vowels in the string, but we don't touch any other character. The constraints are that the length of the string goes from 1 to 3 into 10 to the power 5 and it only contains printable ASCII characters. One more thing which is mentioned in the problem statement is that the vowels can appear in lower and upper cases. Okay. So now that we are clear with the problem statement guys, let's jump to the solution part. So what I have done is I have actually broken down this problem solution into two parts. Okay. The first thing is that to identify if a character is a vowel or not. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are just simply going to create a separate function which is going to take a character and this is going to basically return us true or false based upon if a character is inside A, E, I, O, U or capital A, E, I, O, U. Okay. So what we are going to do is first of all we are going to create a function which identifies if a character is a vowel or not. Right. Now we have to use this function. How to use this function? We have to iterate our string, go character by character and then identify if it is a vowel or not. Okay. But we are not going to iterate the entire string. Okay, we are not going to iterate the first string, line by line. We are going to use a two-pointer solution. We are going to use two pointers. One is going to called as left pointer and one is going to called as right pointer. So the left pointer, if I take the example of this string Leetcode, the left pointer is going to start from the first character of the string and the right pointer is going to start from the last character of the string, and we are going to obviously increase the left pointer while we are traversing the string and we are going to decrease the right pointer while we are traversing the string. And what we are going to do when we are moving these pointers, at each and every point we are going to identify if the value of the character at the left pointer is a vowel or not and if the character at the right pointer is a vowel or not. But what we are going to do after that, right? Now remember, we just have to reverse the vowels of a string. We don't have to reverse a string. Let's say if the question was that you have to reverse the characters of a string. Okay, there is no vowel part here. If that was the situation, what we could have just done is we could have just iterated the left pointer from here and right pointer from here and just swapping the left character with the right character, right? So if I just swap L with E and then the second character with the second last character and the third character with the third last character, eventually what's going to happen? My string is going to get reversed, right? But in this case, when we are moving the left and the right pointer, we are not swapping the characters unless both the left and the right pointer are on a vowel. Okay. So if left and right pointer land on a vowel, both of them land on a vowel, then we are going to swap it, right? So the index which is a vowel for the left character, I am going to store that index in a different variable. Let's call it left vowel, and let's call the right most vowel to be stored inside right vowel. Okay, initially I'm going to initialize both of them to -1, because when we are going to start reversing the string, we don't have any right vowel or left vowel identified, right? When we start reversing the string and we find that the character which is in the left string, which is in the left pointer, is a vowel, then what we are going to do? We are going to assign the left pointer to my left vowel. That means now we have identified the leftmost vowel, okay, and we have to swap it with the rightmost vowel. So similarly, we are going to check if the character in the right index is a vowel or not. If it is, then we are going to store this inside the right vowel. And finally, guys, if both right vowel and left vowel are present, if both are not equals to -1, is not equals to -1, then what we are going to do? Then we are going to swap. So then we are going to swap left vowel and right vowel. Okay, so this is what we are going to do, guys. So just think of it like reversing a whole string. The logic is the same. Just in this case, we are not reversing the whole string on the basis of left and right pointer. At every left and right pointer, we are checking if it is a vowel or not. If it is a vowel, then we are storing them in their own vowel based left and right pointer, which are called as left vowel and right vowel. And when we have got values in both left and right vowel, then we swap. Okay, and further on we increase the pointers and keep on traversing the string. Okay, and obviously this whole loop, this whole traversal is going on until we have got our left pointer which is lesser than the right pointer, right? Because if a left pointer becomes greater than the right pointer, it basically means that we have traversed the entire string, right? Okay. Now that we are clear with the problem statement and the solution a bit, let's start into implementing this. So it's pretty straightforward, guys. The first thing I have already told you that we are going to implement a function that is called as isVowel, right? So let me quickly write it. Private boolean isVowel, and we are going to pass a character into it, right? Now here, just remember what was written in the problem statement, that the vowels are smaller case and uppercase, right? So here in this if statement, I am going to write it in such a way that it identifies smaller case as well as uppercase, right? So if C is equals to small a, C is equals to E, I'm just gonna set here A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so let me quickly write A, E, I, O, U. So these are for lowercase letters, and similarly I'm gonna copy it and just going to replace this with all the uppercase letters, right? So capital A, capital E, capital U, capital O, and capital I, right? If this condition is fulfilled, it means it is a vowel. So I'm just going to return true. But if not, I'm just going to return false, right? So this becomes my isVowel function, right? Now let's start implementing our reverse vowels, the main function which you have to implement. So the first thing is to initialize our left and right pointer. So left pointer is at 0 and right pointer is at s dot length, which is the string length -1, because string starts from index 0. We are also going to convert our string into characters. So I'm going to create chars variable which is having all the string into characters. So string dot to char array, which is a function that Java provides to convert a string into a character array. So s dot to char array is the function. Now the next thing is that we have to create our left and right pointers for our left and right vowels that we have to swap, right? So obviously left vowel which is equals to -1 and right vowel which is also equals to or initialized to -1, right? Now very simple, we are just going to start our while loop, right? So let's start our while loop here. So while left is lesser than right, because once left becomes equals to right or greater than right, there is no point, the entire string is traversed. So if is vowel the left pointer, so not the left pointer, the char's left pointer, the character which is on the left index. If the character which is at the left index is a vowel, then it basically means that now I can assign the left vowel or the left pointer of the vowels to the left pointer value. If this is not the case, then what I'm gonna do, I am just going to increment the left pointer value. Right. Now just going to copy paste this and replace this left with right, because similarly we also have to check the right character and assign it to right vowel in case the right pointer is a vowel. Yeah, otherwise we just increase the pointer to the next one, right? Oh sorry, not increase, this is the right pointer, so I am going to decrease it. Now the next thing is that if we found that both the left vowel and the right vowel now have values, that means we have found our left vowel to replace it with the right vowel. In that case we are now going to do our swap. So if left vowel is also greater than -1 and right vowel is also greater than -1, then we are going to do our swap. And swapping is pretty straightforward. I'm just going to create a temp variable, assign it to the left vowel, and then just going to copy it and taking the right vowel and then assign it to the left vowel. Oh, I'm sorry, I think the right vowel is going to be the left vowel is going to be assigned to the right vowel, and then finally the right vowel is going to be assigned to temp, which actually does the swap for us. Okay, so that is the swap function. Once the swap is done, basically your left and right pointers needs to be incremented. So left pointer needs to increment, right pointer needs to decrement. But what about your left vowel and right vowel pointers, which are pointing to your left and right vowels? They need to actually reset back to -1. The reason being is that now we have swapped our left and the right vowel. We don't want to swap the same things again. So we have to reset these values to -1 so that we don't go into this if statement. And the next time we pick the next left and the right vowel by iterating the left and the right. Okay. Finally, when this whole for loop is completed, then we simply return new string and we just pass the chars array. So let's run this code, guys. Let's see if this works for our example cases, and there you go, it gets accepted, and hopefully it gets accepted for other example cases as well, and there you go. Now let's talk about the time complexity. Okay, so if you are seeing this, if you see this solution, guys, we are implementing a 2-pointer solution, right? So you can see that we have got a left pointer and a right pointer. So let's say if my string is having n characters and you are traversing it from two ends, then in that case, how many iterations do you think you will be able to complete it? I think n by 2, right? Because you are incrementing your left pointer and you are incrementing your right pointer at the same time. So on an average, in n by 2 iterations, you will be able to complete it. And then obviously is vowel function is not gonna take anything for us, so it's just going to be order of 1. So on the basis of this for loop, I can say that in order of n by 2 time, we will be able to handle all the time complexity because there is only a single loop. Obviously guys, because it's a big O notation, so n by 2 will also be shown as n. Now the space complexity. Okay, here comes it, that we have got a string and we are converting it into an array. So in that case, I am actually using an extra n, extra n array values. So that's why it's order of n. But if you actually don't use any character array, right? If you just try to replace the string using replace method in Java or something like that, then you actually won't even need order of n memory space. But in this solution, it's actually order of n because I am creating a new array. Okay. So that was the solution guys, and that is how we can solve this problem. I hope you guys like the solution, and if you do like the solution guys, then please do not forget to like this video and share this video with your friends. If you have any other suggestions to this solution, please feel free to write down in the comment section below. Everybody would benefit from that. And if you have any feedback for me, please do write that in comment section as well. Also guys, please do subscribe to my channel guys. This is only one way you can support me and I can be motivated to create more such programming related content. So if you can just like this video and subscribe to my channel, it would be an enough thank you for me. But thank you so much guys for watching this, and if you want me to make more videos, please do do the drill, like this and share this with your video. And thank you so much for watching guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care and bye bye.